only person that was Vietnamese in her school, you know, and some of you may think that it's bad that I'm sitting here, but because this is one of my closest friends, I soldiered up, and that's why I'm here, you know. So you can say what you want to say. This is a great person that's sitting next to me. This is somebody that, you know, everybody's got an opinion, you know, and here's the reality. We all make mistakes every single day, no matter what. I don't care. Nobody was perfect. Jesus was perfect, but nobody else was perfect, you know, and the fact that she can own this and take the accountability, it's one of those things that, you know, some people are going to disagree, some people are going to agree. But at this moment right now, the fact that, you know, she kept her silence, you know, and is owning it, that's what people need to realize, you know. So I support you, you know, I'm here for you. I drove into town to see you just because as soon as I heard this happen, you know, yes, you're no longer on the show, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Because you don't need the show. You got so many other things going on, you know, so just realize that. And those that are gonna bash me, call me a clown, anything like that, you're all behind a screen. She's owning up to what she's doing.
And you're absolutely right. We're all human. We make mistakes. If you did not make any mistake in your lifetime, then you're not speaking your truth. I make mistake. And to say, this is the only mistake I made? No, I made tons of mistakes in my lifetime. Am I going to continue to make the mistake? Of course I'm human. Am I going to learn from it? Absolutely. Am I going to learn and adapt and teach? Of course I am. But I'm still human. We're all human. We need to understand that we need to support each other. And at this moment, it's like, I understand the pain that you're going through. I understand the suffering. I understand that, you know, the organization of Black Lives meant for something. You know, I learn every day. At that time, I didn't have facts, and I based on certain emotion, but then the person that represent me really represent me in the wrong way, where they post certain things. But you know what? I'm taking full responsibility for it. It doesn't really matter what is said. What matters is, like, I hurt people, I hurt my fans, I hurt the people that out there are supporting me, and I feel really, really, really awful for that. And I never want to put anyone in that situation, because I don't promote violence. From, you know, I understand that Black people suffer a lot and went through a lot and dealt with a lot. More than any race on this planet. You have done nothing wrong to deserve pulling over, getting a speed ticket, and end up risking your life. Police brutality is a very, very big topic. But again, you have policemen out there signing their life away every day to make a commitment to protect the community. What about showing that appreciation? And I did show that appreciation to them. I don't support the bad ones. I don't support the people that are out there burning buildings, because there are workers there. You know, my friends gone through their business being destroyed. They didn't do anything. You know, we are getting abused for things that we didn't do, and that's not fair. But what I'm trying to say is, like, that doesn't make me a racist. That's make me compassionate for the people that are suffering. And I know a lot of people are suffering without being involved in the movement. And mentally, physically, you know, we all are dealing with it. And I hope you understand that I will continue to change and learn and improve myself, you know, from your point of view, from my friend point of view, from my fans' point of view. I will take that into heart and learn and adapt and make sure that my kids don't make the same mistake.
You know, and you know, it's one of those situations where everybody can hide behind, you know, an Instagram live, and everybody can hide behind their post and all of that. But here's the reality. She's owning what she did. She's owning it because she hired somebody to do it, and they were her voice. Good, bad, or indifferent, that's what happened. And the fact that she can take responsibility and listen to me being a Black man that, you know, has been pulled over before and had to deal with the police, and explain to her what this social media team did and how it affected everything, you know, that's something that she is taking very seriously. But now we also have to remember, this was done in 2020. Oh, stop, a lot of us. Sorry, I'm reading some of your comments, and yeah, some of you might be right, and you have your opinions. We all have opinions. But the reality of the situation is, this was done in 2020. This was pre-Housewives. This was pre-even being casted, you know? So we can't nail her to the cross and say, okay, Jennie, we throw you out and we don't think that you're a good person. So with all of that said, you know, those of you that support her just like I do, because that's what I did. I soldiered up and showed up for her. And as many of you that think that, oh, she paid him, oh, the one token black friend. No, what the things that you don't know about Jennie is that she's owned multiple businesses. She had a black CFO for multiple years. So the whole race card thing doesn't work with her, you know. It just doesn't, you know, and she can attest to that, you know, like we've been friends for a long time. Yes. And why would I be friends with somebody like that? I wouldn't.
And I don't think that if this is the type of person I am and to be judged like this, I would not be on the show. I don't think production would be, oh, this is the type of person we want you to represent. I don't think that would happen. I would never be on Housewife if this is the person that, you know, people think I am.
Exactly. You know, and I just wanted to be here to support her. Love me, hate me, I don't really care. But this is my friend, and that's what you do for friends. But then I'm also going to bring up something else, you know, the whole Jennie breaking Dewey's ribs. You know, that's something that I know a lot of people are like, wait, what? So, you know, Jennie, can you want to explain that to us, please?
Yes. So the last episode on Sunday, I made a confessional statement that I broke my husband's rib. Now, first of all, that was years ago while we were dating. We got into a little conflict, and I threw a couple things, a box of tissue, Cheetos.
Yes.
And then I threw a remote control at him. He turned, and then I hit his ribs in the right place where it cracked his ribs. And to me, it haunted me to the fact where I was like, this is out of control. I need to go get help. I had too much of an anger that I cannot control myself. So I recognize my fault. I recognize my issue, and I seek help. I went through anger management for a year, and I never forget the situation why I went, because I don't want to make the same mistake. Even though we're married, we still have conflict. But I temper myself to understand that to be so angry and to lose control is not necessary. So I continue to learn and be better. Have we ever gone down that step again? Never. Because if you make a mistake and you don't learn from it, it will repeat itself. I learn from it, I seek help, and I continue to improve myself in our marriage. Although we have conflict, you know, what you don't know is I have a lot of ongoing trauma, and people don't know a lot about my personal life. They know about my miscarriages and my stillbirth, and then, you know, the issue my husband brought on camera while we were filming. Those are real, valid trauma we're going through, and we're still going through with it, and we are still working on it. Whether you guys think it's fake or real, that's your opinion. I respect and understand your opinion, and, you know, what you think is real and what you think is fake. But from me, this is my real life. This is my reality, and I'm dealing with it every day. And I know there are people out there that can relate. And I just want people that can really understand we can always resolve issue. We can always go help and get help. And we have professionals out there that can help us.
No, and that's 100% true. You know, so we got that out the way, you know, and I'm looking, you know, at some of the comments and like, you know, oh, who is this guy? Why is he here? Look at their body language. But here's the thing, guys. If we weren't friends, why would I be in her home right now? That's...
I don't think I would let anyone be in my home. This is my own home. This is my secret space. This is my comfort zone. And I am so comfortable that Michael is here. We've been friends for a while now. And, you know, I wouldn't take it as advice lightly because he's been with us. He knows my family. He knows my kids. My kids love him. Actually, she was making toast, and he's like, "Oh my God, you make toast, and you could make me some." But anyhow, he's been in our family. He's in my inner circle, and I respect his input. I respect his feedback, and I am grateful that he's here. Body language or not, we want to express to you that, you know, when in time of need, you need your friend to be by your side the most. Whether black, white, Hispanic, whatever race it is, you just need your friends.
Yeah, and that's really it. So, you know, like I said in the beginning, you know, I've definitely opened her eyes, you know, and the family's eyes on why Black Lives Matter is so important and why the team, you know, made the wrong decision for her. You know, that's something that, you know, took a while to understand, but, you know, she's learning that she's definitely picked up a lot, you know, and that's why I'm sitting here right next to her right now. You know, I don't even live in Utah. You know, we talk every day. I don't even live here. But the minute that this happened, I got here because that's the type of friend I am.
I know there is a lot of people asking, oh, so it's like, why now? Why suddenly now? And for me, it's like, I don't have an answer why now. And you also asked me, you know, you went through a whole year filming, you went through the summer, you went through the reunion. And your question to me, and what was that? Your speculation was?
Well, yeah, my question was, you know, as soon as I saw it come out, I'm like, why now? You went through a reunion, you know, they go through all of your social media, they go through everything. So if they didn't pick this up, it didn't make sense. It's the beginning of, she started filming season 3 and everything was great. Then all of a sudden this comes up. It didn't make sense to me, you know, and they don't just pick random people off the street to be a housewife. You know, that's a fact. You know, you can't just wake up one morning and say, oh, I think I'm going to be a housewife. Let me contact the production company, and that's what we're doing. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. You know, I think it takes a great deal of courage for somebody to own it. You know, I think it takes a great deal of courage of somebody to, you know, say, you know what? I'm taking the responsibility for it. I'm owning it. I'm telling the world, you know, and my followers and the people that support me that, you know what, it was wrong. And I have learned, and I am continuing to learn, you know. So I think that at this point, though, if we've got some questions coming in, we should answer some of those.
Okay, what are those questions?
All right. I have so many questions for him. All